It's time for our Saints 2025 season preview involving over-unders to make you laugh. Over-under, how many times Dave is going to mention how awesome Tulane's new quarterback looked on Saturday? 87.5. Thomas,
I'm pounding the over.
Welcome to Saints Happy Hour podcast. Yeah, we're that podcast that wins awards.
Go. Oh my God. He looks like Ash from the end of Alien.
Usually, Dave, I can just open my throat and it's down.
Now grab a drink and enjoy the show.
Oh! All right, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Saints Happy Hour podcast. As always, we are presented by Hard Hide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. It's amazing. You should try it. I'm Ralph Mahler. I'm joined by the whole crew. We got Andrew, Dave, Kevin, Thomas running the show back in Poland. On this edition of Saints Happy Hour, thanks everybody for joining us in the chat. It's season preview night. It's exciting. I see Aldi Marino, Fresno Saint, Brent, Hudak Golfer, Jason Champagne, Noah Fredo, countless thousands. Thanks, guys, for joining us. Tonight's show, we're going to talk about Saints roster moves real quick. Sexy Jake back in the house. And Saints 2025 season preview using over-unders designed to make you laugh. We're going to do season predictions, and we're going to preview the Cardinals game. It'll probably take us 5-6 hours. Thomas, how close are we to my crippled 40-yard dash?
So first, let's look. As you can see, Oppenheimer, Tulane hater, won last week, and this is the last chance to be the MVP winner in the 2025 off season and have a chance of winning a date
Seats
with
with
Ralph.
The pores. You can sit with me with End the Pores.
A date with Ralph. Date with Ralph during the Saints game. And as you can see, we are on a 107-week donation streak. We only have 49 weeks to go for Ralph's crippled run. We can make it 48 tonight.
For the Saints season preview, Andrew, I got absinthe, big giant bottle of that. Whoa. And I got chocolate 99 proof. And
Absinthe seems...
I'll wash it down with peach hard, Chilton County. All right. Saints roster moves. Let's just get into it real quick. They cut JT Gray. Saints Twitter lost their minds, Andrew, and they brought back Sexy Jake. I think this is like a troll move by the Saints. They're going to cut JT Gray, all-pro special teamer, and they're going to bring back the third quarterback. What was this nonsense?
Yeah, I'm sure that the Saints would be able to explain that. I've never really understood.
It was the hardest. It's one of the hardest cuts they've ever had to make, is what they said.
I just don't understand the gymnastics. I know there's a method to the madness, but I would love one day to have Mickey Loomis or Kellen Moore on this show and just be like, explain to me why you would cut. And I know some of it's like guarantees, and I know like, if, you know,
hey, is that readable, guys? Sorry, Andrew. Is that readable?
Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, why would you cut Jake Haener, keep JT Gray, give JT Gray a sense that he's made the team, only to wait 3 days, then cut JT Gray and call Jake Haener back onto the active roster after he cleared waivers and was put on the practice squad? Like, I don't understand it. And that's never made sense to me. So, you know, one day maybe, you know, it'll get explained, but it's confusing. It's confusing for me. It's disappointing for the players. I mean, look, on one hand, I understand JT Gray is never going to be a guy that you want to put in the game when you're playing defense. There's a lot of other guys they've had that are ahead of him in the pecking order that they would want to play at safety. And when you look at the new kickoff rules, my sense is that the value of a guy like JT Gray is basically cut in half, because now it's really just Gunner as a punter that he has tremendous value. And so, you know, yeah, do you spend the all-pro money on which is not much, right? But it's more than certainly a UDFA that costs nothing. It's certainly more than Jonas Sanker, who's a very good special teams player in his own right. And if it's really just to be a gunner on punts and your value on kickoff coverage isn't the same, and, you know, I get it. Like, maybe you let a guy like that go. It's just a bummer. I feel like JT Gray has been around for a long time. He was a tremendous story for the Saints. And you hate losing guys like that.
Dave?
Yeah, and you don't even need to ask me a question. I'm already ready to go, teed up.
Go.
First of all, I don't know, Kevin, Ralph, maybe you can help answer this. What's more annoying? Andrew always talking about his undrafted free agent, or Andrew always bringing up Jonas Senk, or maybe Jonas might be a soft J, I don't know. Maybe Jonas Senker. Which one's more annoying? Which one's more annoying?
It's close. The UDFA son is more annoying to me personally.
It's UDFA. We're not. This really isn't a contest. It really isn't.
Because I don't know. Anyway, look, Thomas had the roster pulled up. We couldn't read it, but I've got it in front of me. My thoughts were, I looked at this. Who the hell is Trey Palmer at wide receiver? Who is that?
They claimed him. Who is that? Tampa. You missed that. You missed that day.
When?
They claimed him from
When
the
was
Bucks.
that?
When they did. Whenever all the teams
when they did
roster
cuts?
claims, the Saints put in a claim for him and got him.
He's automatically our number
LSU guy. I mean,
Dave, one way that you could make it less annoying, Dave. I mean, just a thought. You could actually beat me at the competition.
Oh, here we go.
That might be one way to make it less annoying, is if you actually beat me.
Dave talking takes the cake, I can promise you.
Oppenheimer! Tulane Hayes starting the party early. I guess he wants another MVP to rise up his chances.
I also wanted to say, I just want to say, I'm looking at the offensive line depth chart, and yes, Torricelli Simpkins is on the roster, but he's all the way.
Again? Sorry, what? Say that again.
Simpkins.
You're going to go with the depth chart thing again? Is that the trash you're going to talk?
I'm just saying. Yes, he's on the roster.
That's the route you're going to go?
But he's all the way on the right there. They had to create a whole nother column for him over there.
Yeah, okay.
He's the only other offensive lineman over that far over on the right. Anyway, that was just some of my
I should still go to the window and collect my winnings, right? I should.
Oh my God, right? Kevin, you thought it was your idea to do the season preview as over-unders. So I give you full credit for that. As we wanted to do the season preview this year, a little bit different, make it more fun. And we have an over-under for Andrew and his UDFA son. It's already disgusting. I think Vegas set it too low, Kevin. But first over-under for the Saints for the season preview. I think we got to start with the quarterbacks. So Kevin,
already with the over-unders? All right.
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Do you want me to spoil it or not?
What's that?
Do you want me to spoil it, or you want to read it first?
No, I'll throw it up. I'll read it and then you can put it up.
All right.
So Kevin, over under Saints starting quarterbacks in 2025. Vegas has it over under 2.5. Different starting quarterbacks.
Now, when we say Vegas, that's in quotes. And so when we say starting quarterbacks, we mean quarterbacks who are starting the game. We're not talking guys who come in.
Yes.
So,
That's right.
You know what? I am going to take the over on this.
Ooh, you got to get to 3. Yikes.
Who would be the third quarterback? Taysom?
I mean, it'd be Sexy Jake, right?
I think what I think will happen is you could have a situation. You could have a situation where Rattler starts, and at some point during the season, Shuck comes in, and then at some point after that, they either roll the dice with Haener or a returning Taysom in the final week of the season. Like, they basically just shut. I'm talking final week of the season. The team is looking at it like, if we lose, we definitively have the number 1 pick locked up. Either we'll definitively have the number 1 or the number 2 pick, something like that, and they'll just say, "Screw it, we'll put Haener or Taysom in as quarterback."
Andrew, does the thought of Taysom does it intrigue, delight you, or does it horrify you?
Oh, it intrigues me, and when you consider this quarterback room, where I've stated that besides what was this? 90. Let me think about this. This would have been 98 when they had Werfel, Schuler, and was this 97 when they had Werfel, Schuler, and Nussmeier?
98 was
and
the
Billy
year
Joe.
they went undefeated.
Yeah, okay.
And Billy
Well,
Joe.
this is the worst quarterback room they've had since then.
Wow.
If you gave me 3.5 on the over/under, my prediction is this would be like the 2023 Cleveland Browns, who I believe started 5 quarterbacks. So I would pick the over at 3.5. I think it'll be that disastrous.
The Saints.
Really?
The Saints in
I'm taking the under.
The Saints in 1997 had 4 quarterbacks start at least 3 games. Wait, that can't. No, they had 4 quarterbacks. Heath Schuler started 9. Billy Joe started 4. Danny Werfel started 2. Doug Nussmeier started 1. Saints offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the under. I think it's just gonna be Shuck and Rattler. They might go back and forth. I don't know. Hopefully not, but I'm gonna take the under. This was my question, by the way. This is my one contributing question to this whole segment. So,
by the way, people, use Venmo and then alert Thomas, and I'll give you a shout out if you donate on Venmo, and use the link in the chat. It allows us to stream elements. It allows us to get more money, and the YouTube mafia to get.
Speaking of stream elements, thanks to Sean Lanier and Aldi Marino both contributing $5 via stream elements. Best way to donate. It doesn't take much. $5 is fine, guys. Thanks.
That's right. It's beautiful. All right. So, Dave, now we're getting into the serious football. The quarterback question was kind of jokey and all that, but now we're getting into serious football questions. More likely to happen.
You think so?
Ralph vomits during a live stream, or Saints score 30 points more than 1.5 times.
this is a tough one.
Thomas did the research. I've vomited twice on the podcast so far.
Yeah.
In the history of the show, since we've been doing drinking. I've vomited twice.
Legit vomit.
Legit vomiting. So I've done it twice.
I think your max amount of vomit possibility is probably once this season. I don't see it happening more than once. And I also see that's the problem though, is I also don't see the Saints scoring more than 30 points more than once.
Yeah, you might have to go push.
Can I do that? Can I do that?
They
Can I
scored
go
30
push?
points 3 times last year.
No, you cannot. That's
That was a
why we
different
put
team.
these. That's why we put these halves on here. So you can't chicken out and push.
I'm gonna say
This is too tough, Dave.
I don't see. Okay, here's also
I'm really struggling with this one.
Well, okay, follow this line of thinking. If the Saints aren't good this season, we might our listeners, our numbers, they might be plateau, or they might even drop a little bit,
Or they might go
we
higher
might not
'cause
get a
the
lot
might
of
go insane. You never know.
we might not have a lot of people donating, and maybe we're not
I
gonna.
think the listeners,
Maybe Ralph's not gonna be.
Need us more than ever this season. That's my
Maybe
right.
Ralph's not going to be drinking as much. I don't know.
Oh, you don't. Are you new here? Oh my god.
Yeah, but you're not going to force yourself to. I mean, you're not going to be doing crazy shots unless we get the donations. Like you're not going to throw up.
Ralph might do more shots for less money if the Saints are as bad as I think they might be this year.
More.
I still don't think they're going to score. I'm going to take Ralph. I'll take Ralph.
I mean,
And my reasoning behind this is I have some control over this with Ralph. There are things that I can do that I can help this situation and possibly make Ralph vomit. There's nothing I can do to help the Saints offense score more points. That is beyond my control. But I have a little bit of control over Ralph and how much he drinks.
Kevin, Andrew brought up the 1997 Saints as the comparison to the 2025 Saints on offense, quarterback issues, the whole nine. The 1997 Saints, for this exercise, they scored over 30 one time. They beat the Lions 35-17. That was their one time over 30. Not only that, they only scored over 20. 1, 2, 3, 4 times the entire year.
Listen, I will take the over on this as well. I'll take the over on this as well because listen, Let's
This isn't
say
an over under. This is a either or, Kevin. This is not
Yeah.
a over under.
then
You
you
pick one. There is no over under.
Yeah. It was a complicated one, and it's breaking Kevin's brain.
You see, you've already broken the entire. I said, how many times? Make these over unders, word them as over unders, make it so they have to be answered as an over or an under, and instead you do this more likely either or crap. Like,
Please,
Well,
please
we've
pull up
got
the
one
clip.
more. If
Please
you
gotta
don't
be
like
honest,
this one,
Kevin.
from the pre-show where I
did
see
this
I can't
coming.
wait to
I
see.
did not see Ralph botching the wording of this competition.
That's a joke,
well,
right?
Kevin,
Because
if you didn't
Rachel
like that
was
either or,
coming.
we got one coming. We got one coming for you that you're really not going to
all
like.
right, fine.
Andrew, you're being sarcastic, right? Because Ray Charles saw this coming. Okay, please pull up the audio from the pre-show where I said I can't wait to see how Ralph fucks this up, and here we are.
I will take Ralph Vomits during a live show.
It is obviously the Ralph Vomits one. We can donate
Yes.
Ralph into a drunken coma.
Damn, Oppenheimer extending his lead, and we are halfway there. Nice answer to the over and Oppenheimer.
Wow. I gotta say,
really weird there.
I think I'm going to be positive. I think the Saints are going to score. They're going to score 30 points twice. They'll be good on offense one game, and they'll get a ton of turnovers another game, and they'll score 30 points. I'm taking them scoring.
So you're banking on the fluke, couple pick sixes.
Yeah,
fluke
like want to
turnovers.
punt back, block a punt, and want to kick back, like a bullshit game. They'll have one good offensive game and one nonsense game.
They'll play that team that can't stop the run, and they run for 250 yards. Yeah.
I'm gonna have that Kendra Miller. That Kendra Miller, 18 carries, $125 and 3 touchdowns is gonna hit like crack around Halloween, kids.
Yeah, but then on the post-game show, you're going to drink too much and then throw up because you're going to be so happy and excited.
That's right. I probably will.
Good point. This is why this is so hard.
All right. This one is more straightforward, so this one will make Kevin happy.
By the way, Kevin, I was going to say, Kevin, prepare yourself because half of these probably are not formatted in the over-under.
Well, I've only got one more. I've only got one more that's not formatted in the over/under format, and it's going to drive Kevin insane. Andrew, will the Saints defense allow more or less than 391 points in 2025? That's 23 points a game, by the way.
This is not
how many
an
points did they?
Yep.
They allowed.
Well, yes, it is. It's over or under 391.
Yeah, but it's not phrased as over under. It's just it's poorly phrased. But yeah, I guess it is an over under. Yeah. I will say they will allow more. I'm picking the over. They will yield more than 23 points a game.
Kevin, how many points did they give up last year? Can you please?
I'm actually looking that up right now.
I knew you were. You're giving us your looking up face. This is your looking up face. You get a little bit closer. We can see the reflection of the screen in your in your receding hairline.
All right, total points per game. Opponents scored 23.4.
Yeah.
Oh, so they were just. Oh, is that why you set this line, Ralph? Because it was that.
Yes.
That's what they did last.
It was
year?
that close.
Oh.
It was.
Well, then why did you just say that? Jesus Christ! You got Kevin looking it up. Jesus Christ.
Well,
I'm also
Andrew's saying their defense is going to be worse than last year because they gave up 3.
Exactly. That's what you're saying.
Yes. I am also going to take the over.
Yeah, I'll take the over.
I'm going under. I think the defense is going to be. I think the defense is going to be pretty good, and it's going to annoy people that the defense is going to win them some games. I think the defense is going to be pretty good. I think the pass
win them some games or keep them in some close games that they will eventually lose.
Both. But I think this defense is potentially like the 19th best defense in the league, and that can be enough. And they might the pass rush is going to be good enough for them to win games. I think they're going to win More
You're
games than
insane.
people. More games.
There's that toxic positivity.
Yeah. Speaking of that, Dave, the Saints defense will have under 38 and a half sacks in 2025. They had 39 last year.
I don't know. I'm going to say, I mean, have they really improved in that department at all? Yeah, I mean, like, what have they done? Granderson's still there. Chase Young is still there. Yeah, I'm taking under. I think they're going to get worse.
I'm also taking under, and I'll tell you why. They got the only healthy season out of Chase Young ever last year. It's not going to happen again. If they can't do it with him, they're certainly not going to be able to do it without him. Under.
Kevin?
So the Saints in 2024 had 37 sacks.
Okay. I misread that. My bad.
Shocker.
Let's see. Let me look at that.
Yeah, Brissy had what, like 8?
7.5.
7.5, yep. I feel like Granderson underachieved.
Fresno Saints
Cam
says
hated
over.
the coach.
Cam
Grantham.
underachieved big time. Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take the over and say
There we go.
and say that they just eke over it. That they just like 39. It'll be 39.
To put this in perspective, Atlanta Falcons fans would crime to get over 40 sacks.
Suck on
They
this,
should've
bitch.
30. All right. I apologize in advance, Kevin, for this next one.
No, you don't.
What is more likely to happen, Dave? The Saints score over 340 points. That's 20 points a game. Or Kevin scores more than 24 and a half times during the season.
Okay, so
I should have broke them into two.
Hang on, let's get parameters. So the season is defined as kickoff of week 1 to the end of the final game in week 18. Yes?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So first of all, Kevin, thank you for wearing a green shirt today. Thank you for choosing something on the other end of the color spectrum. That's great. Thank you. But still, still keeping with the Christmas theme. We love that. The season's coming.
Our little elf.
All right, 20 points a game for the Saints. I do not think they're going to do that. I do not think that that's attainable. That is what I like about this is that Kevin, for us to keep track of this bet, Kevin is going to have to check in with us regularly and let us know every time he has a conjugal visit.
He reaches the end zone.
So every time he runs one in. Now we're not going to ask for further detail. We're just
no. So
we're just going to need confirmation. Did it happen or did it not happen? And are we defining scoring as vaginal?
Yes.
Okay.
So the Bill Clinton scoring
No,
system is not
only
in
anal,
effect.
man.
Got
Bill
it.
Clinton's
I got
scoring
it.
system is not in effect.
Okay. All right. Kevin, you got that? Kevin, you got that? Because you're going to need to be vigilant on this, and we're going to need you to be accurate in your reporting.
Yes.
You need to keep pounding, man. Keep pounding.
My question is, if you have an overnight stay, and let's say, good times are had a couple times over the course of the evening, would that count as 2 or 3, or is that just one?
That's 2 or 3.
I think okay. So here's the thing. So vaginal, we've got that. I'm trying to keep my voice down.
Can we not
come hard.
Does he have to finish?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what if you fell asleep in the middle of it or something? I don't know. Does that count?
and you can't soak, right? No soaking.
No soaking.
Correct. You
got
guys
to do the movement. The movement has
Ralph,
to
you're gonna
has to be created
this
by
entire segment.
Clip it
This
and
is
highlight
happening.
it and
Lube
put it on
up.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why we win
So
awards?
Here's that's right. So here's the big question. Here is the Saints are out of it. We know they're not scoring 340 points. We know they're not scoring 20 points a game. So the question is, does Kevin stay with Train Girl throughout the course of the season? Because if they break up, I think the whole thing, pun intended, derails. And I don't think he gets the 24 and a half times
right. It's
during
like,
the season.
Yeah, I mean,
So really, this is a bet on Kevin.
this is
on
bad.
Kevin's love life.
Because I feel like Kevin breaking up with Train Girl is like the Bills losing Josh Allen. Like the Bills go from a Super Bowl contender to no shot at all.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
So this is a crit. I mean, because I mean, he can go on Bumble and Hinge and Grindr, and he can get like one hookup a week, but 24 and a half. You gotta have.
You think it's that easy to get one hookup a week? All right.
Yeah,
No,
I think he's got to be.
All right.
Even if I averaged one a week, it still wouldn't be enough.
That's right. You got to
Well,
have.
I
a
think
week,
Kevin.
man.
I mean, what evidence do we have that Kevin has ever been on a streak to pull off something like this?
Yeah, it's true.
I
the
think
Saints
he's
have
been. Well, wait. You know what, Kevin? Actually, all these other questions that we've been doing so far, we've gone back and we've looked at the 2024 stats so we could have something to compare to. Kevin, tell us how the last couple of weeks. How often have you been having relations with with Train Girl?
Okay.
How many ejaculations? The sperm count and statistics.
Andrew is
Kevin, you're the
Andrew
statistics
is-
guy.
I'm about to tap out here.
yeah, seriously. Like you guys are.
I'm using safe words. I'm not even like.
No, you're not. You're really not.
Yeah.
I said relations.
Dave.
You know what
You're
word I normally
instigating.
use?
Yeah, I'm keenly aware, but
P and the V.
But Andrew here is
He's
trying to
The church boy.
Well, if I sent the rundown, everybody could have approved or disapproved and slashed some of these questions, but nobody reads the rundown and they just complain
this is-
when I
You
don't
knew
send it.
This is the best question
Andrew
we've
wasn't
done.
gonna, read it.
This is a great question. You couldn't
It is
slash this question.
But again, you could have done an over/under on each of these.
I could have.
You could have
You
split
could
it.
have done an over/under on points. Under. You could have done an over/under on me.
Also, under.
But it's true, Kevin. But the thing was, I didn't want to have. We've got so many more to go. So I needed to. I needed to combine
24
them.
and a half is so aggressive. Like, if you gave Kevin like 15 times, I would pick the Saints in this one. Like 24 and a half is absurd. All right, let's
We
move
still
on.
didn't get an answer. How many scores have there been in the last 2 weeks? For reference.
2.
Oh no. This might change my. Was there anything that might be affecting that number to be so low?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Don't let
I
him
don't know if
bully
you know
you,
what I'm
son.
asking or not, but I'm asking if grandma came to town
This is not
No,
a
this
therapy
week or
session.
anything. Oh, okay. Anyway, great question.
All right. So back to serious football talk, Dave. How many times does Andrew bring up his UDFA son, Torricelli Simpkins, during the year? Vegas set the over-under 16 and
So
a
once
half.
a week.
That is
One
criminally
week.
low. That is criminally low.
I mean,
I
you've
am
already mentioned it
pounding
like 3 times.
the over.
Right. I mean, it's bad. It
Yeah,
is pretty low.
I am.
We're gonna reach it in like
Also,
2
I can-
episodes, man.
Yeah, as mentioned earlier, this is something I do have control over. I can easily just get Andrew to. I just have to say something, offensive to him, and he'll just all of a sudden come up with Tor. Is Torricelli spelled correctly in the graphic here? By the way, I don't think
It is not.
I think
I am deeply offended There's not enough R's. There's not enough L's.
Oh, I just copied it. That's on Ralph. That's on Ralph. Fuck, man.
No.
I forgot to spell check it.
Producer. We pay you meats and cheeses.
I forgot to spell check it, man. Fuck.
Anyway, I'm pounding the over.
Here's the thing, Kevin. Here's the thing. I think why Vegas set this
Who
so
won that
low.
competition again, by the way?
Here we go. That's one right there. Are we starting? Is it starting now?
No.
One.
Here's the thing, Kevin. Here's the thing.
Whoa, Astros are losing?
The Astros are losing to the Yankees, the thing my wife hates the most in the world. Kevin, here's the reason why I think Vegas set this so low. The Saints have been besieged with offensive line injuries the last year and in training camp this year. If Andrew's UDFA son gets injured, all mentions of him will cease. And that 16.5 number could be unattainable. So that what
if Simpkins gets injured, has to go on IR? What if he's replaced with Easton Kilty, and then he's constantly reminded that because I'm going to constantly remind him about the undrafted free agent contest, and he's still going to be mentioned. I don't know. I don't think he can get away from it. I don't think we can get away from this.
I'm taking the over on this. I think it gets up to about 20 because here's the thing. He's going to bring him up.
Also criminally low. He's
going to bring him up at least once a week.
Yeah.
And if he starts or if he actually gets to play, he'll get brought up at least a couple more times. So, yeah. 20 honestly would have been the better number, and I would take the over. Honestly, I could see this going up to about 24.
Yeah, that feels low. 16.
This should have been the 24.5.
That's right. Vegas is losing money left and right. All right, Dave, the next one. When will the Saints bring back Marquez Valdes-Scantling because all their other receivers are dead? Over, under, before week 9.
Oh, man, that is no.
Is he on a team right now?
He's on the 49ers.
I think he got cut.
Relevant.
Oh.
I mean,
he made the team, though? He's on their 53?
Yes.
Okay.
So because he must have gotten... Well, because he got signed. Didn't he get cut after training camp and get signed by somebody else?
He got cut by Seattle, and then he picked the 49ers instead of the Steelers. But that's irrelevant.
So I don't even know if this is... Well, it's not irrelevant because he's not even available right now, and he might not be available.
He wasn't available for the Saints week 1 last year, and he got here.
Yeah, but was he on another roster, or was he sitting on his couch at home?
He was with the Bills, man. Thomas, he was in the Bills uniform.
You're right. Yeah,
half the time he was on the Saints and to pick the player of the week.
Yeah, it's funny that he was on the Seahawks before 49ers. And it's funny when you Google him, Google says current team New Orleans Saints for some reason.
See, it's meant to be. It's meant to be.
So I will pick. I will pick before week 9, and I'll do you one better.
Really? I'm saying
I think
after.
Mickey Loomis is going to give up a pick to get him.
You're disgusting.
Make it even more special.
Yeah, to get a guy that we already had.
Seventh round pick. It's going to be one of those. It's going to be one of those. We'll give you a 6th in 2028. You give us back a 7th. So it'll be a pick for pick. But like
you give us back a guy we already had.
Right, and we'll take. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I hate
God.
That is
gross. Funny because it's true.
I'm going to say over. I'm going to say the Saints wide receivers are going to stun us and all be alive on Halloween.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the after the over, if you will, Kevin.
After Bill,
I'm taking the after. Okay. Where's this money at, guys? Where's the donations at? Where are the donations?
I'm taking the
bunch of cheapskates. Whoa. We're giving you quality content here. This has been pretty good.
Pretty good here. I feel bad joking about this. It's kind of messed up, but how many weeks does Olave go before he has a concussion? You know it's coming.
Right.
Yeah,
San
probably.
Francisco's got a pretty good defense. He might not make it through week 2.
I don't know. Andrew.
I will say over week 9. Not before or after week 9, over week 9.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Andrew spin zone. Olave doesn't have Derek Carr throwing him, over the middle death passes. So he's going to be fine.
Yeah, Rattler's never thrown a hospital ball in his life.
Never. Absolutely
Yeah, that's
never.
the word. Hospital ball. That's the word.
Absolutely never.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
We're not looking good for Ralph taking a shot here, boys.
No, we're not.
That's what I was saying. I guess I don't know. Oppenheimer
We're
lost
$40
his job or
away.
something.
By the way, Oppenheimer donated
Where's
before.
Hatchet John?
Where's Hatchet John?
What do we need? 40 more bucks?
Yes, sir.
All right, we need 2 people to donate $20. Here we go. Come on now.
Okay.
And then Ralph takes absinthe.
Absinthe.
All right, we got to get to the next. I got to get to the next one. Andrew, Kendra Miller will have over under 12.5 carries before he gets hurt.
I'll go over.
I'm going under.
Oh my God.
Sorry. That's a horrible bet. I'm sorry, but you put it in front of my face. I got to take it.
Do we have a graphic here? So what's the number again? How many carries? 23 and a half?
12
and a half.
12 and a half. Sorry. I'll take the over.
I want to believe
deception! Ginger, can you ask Tomasz to address the disrespectful Polish incident at the US Open?
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Who that golfer? 20 buckaroos, super chat.
Thomas. They got some billionaire, Polish billionaire, just ripped the hat from the kid.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Not a billionaire. He was a millionaire, not a billionaire.
And
Poland doesn't have billionaires.
And then he was like, tough tits, kid. Be quicker. What do you have to say for your countrymen?
Yeah, if we did hot seat cool throne, Thomas, Poland would be on the hot seat.
What do I Google to find it? Like that's news to me.
Jesus.
US Open.
Oh yeah.
US Open something.
US Open millionaire douchebag is probably what I would start with and see where it gets you.
I'll just
Polish douchebag. I would
Polish
US Open
businessman.
Polish douchebag.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Piotr Szczerek. Well, who the fuck is that? I don't even know.
You pronounce it properly.
Drink.
There it is.
Also pound the over like Kevin will pound train girl.
Wow. Yes. I was gonna make that joke, but I so who was that? Kudos for them. Downtown.
He was on his $20 donation.
Yeah, who was
Taking
that?
us over the edge for the first time ever.
Shh. Train girl, next stop, Pound Town.
108
So we got
weeks.
chocolate, 99.
But not 26 times.
Or absent. So what are we doing? I guess we do absent.
Yeah, you're going absent.
Oh.
Who was that, Thomas? The last
Pound
one.
Maybe I can win one of these bets.
First time
right now.
donation.
Oh, Pound Town.
Probably like Oppenheimer going under an alias or something. Oh, this is rough. My wife is yelling at the TV in Spanish. The Astros.
My wife.
They must be getting absolutely.
Yeah, Fresno Saints said that during that incident it was a grand slam.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Here we go. Abs. I hate this. This is not as bad as Malort, but close.
It makes me almost want to vomit.
The bottle looks big. Drink up.
It seems to be coming out slowly.
Holy shit! I'm telling you, we almost did it. We almost got to 1. tonight.
Sound.
It doesn't count till next week.
We got to start now. I think as soon as the bets are made, the bet is in. I placed my wager.
Oh, God.
So if you bet on the Kentucky Derby now, it should just, they should run the race.
Kevin, shut up with your logic. Shut up.
I think I hate Absinthe more than I hate Malort.
Here you are.
Absinthe is not for the faint of heart.
Let's give it a 9, Thomas. That's a solid 9.
Oh man, it was a reversal of fortune. I had to force it back. Oh.
No, it wasn't. That didn't look like a reversal of fortune.
It was. That was bad.
Really?
It is.
Yeah. I hate that. Man, the absence is. I'm totally discombobulated.
That's
All right, Andrew. This is a question for you. Or no, Dave. Andrew, you did the last one, so I'll do this. Dave, you do this one. Saints Twitter will declare Spencer Rattler a success. Over, under, before or after halftime Sunday. that might be my worst reading of the question yet. Jesus.
After. I feel like whenever Spencer's done well, it's usually been.
They've already declared it. This is a trick question.
No.
He didn't even have to play a snap.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's the thing is, if he weren't playing, yeah, he could win, but he's going to end up. It's like, better to people think you're stupid than to open your mouth and prove it. I think no, after for sure. I don't think he's going to come out slinging. I don't think he's going to look that great in the first half. If he looks good at all in this game, I would say maybe it'll be in the in the back half. Like I said, he's looked better in the back half,
and they could declare him a failure going into before halftime. He could look terrible.
No. So here's the thing.
Will they declare a success or a failure? No. Either one before half. Are they going to? I see what the question is now. I'm saying push because I'm saying I think the jury is still going to be out after the game. That's
why it's halftime. So it's over under on halftime. Either Saints Twitter is going to make a decision under halftime or over/after halftime.
I wish it was worded as an over under question.
Yes. Don't I also?
Don't
Dave?
we all? Don't we all? Especially me.
I'm going to say after halftime because he's going to play the first half. He's going to play okay. He's going to make probably one or two plays. He's going to run for a first down on his own. He's going to keep a play alive and complete a pass for a first down. He's going to have a couple of plays like that. He's not going to get sacked. He's not going to get sacked more than once.
Mm-hmm.
And he will make decent throws and all that kind of stuff. Minimal success. He just won't shit the bed. And when the gun sounds at halftime, the Saints will somehow be in the lead, and Saints Twitter is going to be ready to crown this guy. There we go. So hence after.
I still don't really understand the question. I think at halftime, if you ask Saints Twitter, he'll be a failure.
Dave, the over-under line is halftime.
Yeah.
So
I feel like the question should be: Saints Twitter will declare Spencer Rattler a success at halftime. By halftime,
I don't think they're not going
to. Saints Twitter is not going to declare him a failure. He's the golden boy.
Andrew,
this question is the fucking worst.
Andrew, I think you underestimate people. If Spencer Rattler comes out and he goes 7 of 15 with a pick and a sack fumble, and the Saints are losing 17-0 or 21-0, I think not only will Saints Twitter declare him a failure, they will demand Shuck play the third quarter. I think you underestimate the irrational behavior of Saints Twitter. I don't think they will.
This fucking question is irrational. I think our lawyer listeners are fucking having a conniption fit, right? I think Brad Knapp right now is. I think you just sent Brad Knapp into a seizure. Okay, the question. I mean,
we just
Spencer
lost one
Rattler,
fan because of
you're
you.
asking. No, you'll never.
He died. I mean, he died.
The one thing I'll say is, as long as I'm on this podcast, you'll never lose Brad as a fan.
I meant he died because of the seizure.
Will Spencer Rattler be a success or a failure before or after health? You're asking two either or questions in the same fucking question. Like, I'm having a conniption fit, and I am not a lawyer. Like, this question is the stupidest question I've ever laid my eyes on.
Solve this problem.
If I had read the rundown, saw this question, I would have said, leave it in because I'm going to rant on this stupid freaking question.
Andrew, when will the Saints get their first win? Before or after week 5?
After.
Okay. Over under week 5 when the Saints get their first win. There it is. Over.
No, that one was easy.
That's
It'll
Dave.
after we
save me, please. Mike,
I'm saying before. Actually, I can't. A little sneak peek at my game preview for this week, but I'm saying before.
When do they play the Giants? Is that week 3, 4?
That's week 5.
Week 5.
So yeah, I gotcha. I'm gonna say they start 0-4.
Oh. I hate this.
This is why you have to put a half on these because it means that
it should have been week 5 and week 5.5.
Right, meaning you have to get through the Giants game.
Yeah, that's true. I believe
I will say this. I think their best chance to win a game is the Cardinals. Like, if they're gonna win one, it's gonna be the opener at home. So, of the first 4 games, to me, this is the only true shot they have to pull off a win in the first 4 games.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's think. I mean, realistically, right now, they're at home against Arizona, and they're 6.5-point dogs at home. Then after that, they have the Niners at home. I mean, if it's 6.5 for Arizona, it's probably going to be like 8.5 by kickoff against the Niners. Like, it's going to be terrible.
And if the Niners look good, it'll be
Seattle.
more.
That's going to be on the road at Seattle. That's going to be at least a touchdown. And then Buffalo, that might be 2 touchdowns.
Dude, Buffalo might get
maybe 13.5. So I just I don't see a scenario where they're not more than a touchdown dog in each of the next 3 games after this one.
And Arizona might get to a touchdown by kickoff. Right. I'm gonna go before. They're gonna stumble. They're gonna drunken stumble their way into a win. I don't know where it'll be. I don't know how they'll do it, but they'll get a win before the Giants game, some kind of way. It'll just be Sam Darnold will gift wrap it to them. I don't know, but it'll happen before week 5.
I could see them getting housed in the first 2 games and then at Seattle just coming up with a fluke win. I could see it.
Like, I could see Darnold throw 2 picks, fumble, and the Saints are gift wrap 24 points and they barely hang on. All right, Dave. This is a question for you. It's not Tulane themed, but it is college.
How many of these do we have left?
2.
Okay. Good.
Saints fans will initiate Crash the Bus for Nuss before or after Thanksgiving.
First of all, I hate the saying. I hate the slogan. I hate the idea even more. This is ludicrous. We've watched 1 game of this guy. I hate why is Hackam? What were his numbers? I watched the game. His numbers
were victory. That's what his numbers were. And he had a touchdown taken away. It was the best throw of the night didn't count.
Yeah,
Everyone
I saw
has
that.
a hard time
How
listening
about
to Dave.
I mean,
Garrett Nussmeier went 28 of 38 for 232 yards with 1 touchdown.
I mean, what if I said
I think this gets initiated before Thanksgiving, and I'm kind of down with initiating it now.
Are you kidding me? He's not that good.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure about this, Ralph. And then I heard how agitated Dave was and how much he started to rant. And I started liking it more and more and more to the point now where I think I'm ready to commit.
I mean, like, what if I said let's have the Saints should stop giving a crap for Retzlaff? Like, what if I said that? Like, I don't know. Like, Tulane's quarterback looked pretty good on Saturday too. So, like, this is ludicrous. Like, one game, Nussmeier
go to LSU.
Oh my God! And then and like, there's no way there's no way you're gonna have a father and son quarterback.
Why not?
Coordinator? No way. No way.
Watch it.
That is not going to work. That is not going to work.
Dave. What? Dave. Joe Burrow, Jaden Daniels.
This is terrible. Now the Saints fans. Now, if you didn't say Saints Twitter, because obviously Saints Twitter, I think that would allude to be a more irrational portion of our fan base. You just said Saints fans, but. After Thanksgiving, I don't even think that this should never happen. Get this idea out of your heads.
Listen.
Like, shame on you for even writing this out and putting it on the screen.
Dave is shitting all over Nussmeier, and literally he just beat Clemson on
do you think Nussmeier is going to be
Death Valley?
Do you think Nussmeier is going to be the top-ranked quarterback in the draft next year?
He might. If LSU's if LSU's as good as they look Saturday and they go 11-1 or undefeated, he will be, and he'll be the Heisman front runner. And here's the thing, Dave. In 2023, Saints fans and Saints Twitter, they were trying to get the Saints Jaden Daniels even after the Saints were like 5-5. They were like, well, if we lose all the rest of the games, dude, if the Saints are in the pole position to pick first and LSU is looking great and it's kind of decided that Arch isn't coming out, you better get real comfortable with Nussmeier as your quarterback next year.
I mean, I think we can all agree Arch definitely isn't coming out. Like, he's going to finish college, he's going to graduate, he's going to play another.
You think so?
Yeah, I absolutely. I've seen at least one college playoff prediction that had Tulane playing LSU in the first round.
I did see that too.
That would be my head would explode. We would have to do a podcast every day, every hour of that week. I would I couldn't do that because I would be too busy selling shit
like Scrooge McDuck
and making all of the money. Probably. You know, now it's 2025, so everything's digital, Ralph. So I really wouldn't have like a large vault with that kind of physical money, but I would be checking my bank account regularly and all the incoming transactions. That would be amazing. You let me know when you want me to, go into my whole Tulane thing. And
well, we got to get. I want to tell people.
I know.
I want to tell people about Hardhide first. Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is a strawberry-flavored whiskey blended with aged wheat whiskey, American light whiskey, Cocktail and Sons, strawberry lemon syrup, fresh strawberries from Jonesdale Farm in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. It's 86 proof. The whiskey is blended and bottled at the Sugarfield Distillery in Gonzales, Louisiana. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a bottle, to get a location, to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidestrawberrywhiskey.com. Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey is supporting the Saints Happy Hour all football season long. So support the people who support the show. Grab a bottle of Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey today. All right, final question, Andrew.
Thanks. Hold on. Thanks to that $5 donation by Oppenheimer, we're only $75 away from Ralph taking chocolate shots to the face.
I don't want to.
$75. That's all.
He included
all.
donation message, by the way. I want that Dave mute button so bad.
Yeah, he wants that Dave mute button. We all want it, Oppenheimer. I want it more than anyone. I can't.
Right.
I like the best parts of the show for me is when he leaves to go get food or to take a dump, whatever he's doing right now. These are my favorite moments when Dave is absent. But look, I feel a need, Ralph, to recalibrate for a second and just say this. Like I fully acknowledge that this is the most pessimistic I have ever been about the Saints. And I've said this going into the show. Like I've said this all off season long. This is the most pessimistic going into a season I have ever been.
As it should be. As it should be.
As it should be. But even with that, and yes, like I'm very skeptical of Spencer Rattler. I would love nothing more than to be proven wrong. I am still excited for a new season with a new coach who I think is going to ultimately be pretty good. I don't know who our quarterback is going to be long term, but I would love to figure that out this year. And if it's Spencer Rattler, that would be amazing. Like I'm rooting for him. So, hey, week 1, I would love nothing more than to be proven wrong. And this is the beauty of starting a season 0-0 with 0 expectations. I've seen a lot of teams prove people wrong that had floor bottom expectations. So let's see what happens.
Okay, so final over under. Over under, Andrew, Saints 2025 win total. Over under 4.5.
I'm going under. I don't see this team winning more than 4.5 games.
Oh.
But again, like I'm gonna be there every Sunday. I'm a diehard Saints fan. So win, lose, or draw, I'll be back the following Sunday. I'm gonna keep doing this podcast as long as it doesn't get super sexual, because that's anyway. I'm gonna keep doing this podcast. I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep rooting for the Saints, and I'm hoping that they will win more than 4.5 games. I'm hoping that they will surprise us. But as far as expectations going into it, under 4.5.
Look,
Kevin.
Look, no, I'm going to go. Look, not one of
Dave.
Yeah, I'm going to. Not one of the 4 of us, because I'm piggybacking off of what Andrew said. Not one of the 4 of us ever needs to qualify that we are Saints fans and that we love the Saints after all that we have done for the last 20 years or 16 years in this podcast. I don't think any of us ever needs to qualify that we love this team and that we would never give up on this team. Like that's a joke. So I'm going under, though. No way. I got him at 3. I got him at 3, maybe 4.
Kevin.
I'm going under on that. I believe they're going to finish dead last in the division, and I don't think it will be close in that regard, which sucks.
Now,
because
I will give you this. I will give you guys this. It'll be under 4.5 games, but one of them will be the Falcons. I will give you that.
I agree. I also agree with that.
Yeah, same.
I'm telling y'all this.
Oh God,
the Saints are winning more than 4.5 games. Not only are the Saints.
I thought he was going to say the division. I really thought he was going to say.
Go to the playoffs. They're going to the playoffs.
Not only are the Saints going to. Not only are the Saints going to win more than 4.5 games, they are going to start 2-0 for the 3rd straight year. They're going to win their 6th straight season opener. And then it's all going to crash and burn. But for 2 glorious weeks, it's going to feel like anything's possible. The Saints are going to go 6-11, and they're going to piss off everyone. They're going to piss off.
That was last season, buddy.
They're going to stumble and bumble their way to 6 wins via defense and luck.
And bumbling.
And they're going to make everybody mad because they're not going to be picking high enough to get a quarterback. And yet, we're not going to feel good about the quarterbacks at the end of the year. It's going to be a season that's going to make you more frustrated than last year with Dennis Allen. That's what this season's going to be. 6-11, pound the over.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Good job, guys. We made it. We made it through.
We made it. So Thomas, give us a donation update, and then we got to do a quick mailbag.
Donation update. Not enough. And that's your donation update.
$75 away. Oppenheimer is still in the lead with $55. Who does go first?
Budrich agrees with me over.
Second, please.
Yeah. Oh, Nola Fredo has a great question. Which number will be higher? Saints wins in 2025 or Kevin girlfriends in 2025?
Well, that's kind of.
Well, so that would be 2 right now. That would be 2.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna go with Saints.
Right now.
Girlfriends.
I'm going with Saints wins. I believe in you, Kevin.
You never know when Kevin's gonna go on a tear.
Also, I need that quote-unquote score bet to hit.
So, Thomas, take it to the top.
All right. Hitting it like Kevin's, hitting, what?
Oh. Finger guns.
Maybe can we get a love update? Actually, maybe.
No, we don't have the time.
Things are going fine.
The time.
Things are going fine. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
Saints Happy Hour viewer questions are brought to you by Hardhide Ponchatoula Strawberry Whiskey and Chilton County Peach Whiskey. You can pick up a bottle wherever fine spirits are sold in Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas, and Tennessee. To learn more and to find a location to get a bottle near you, go to hardhidestrawberrywhiskey.com. Thomas, what's first up?
All right, first question from Nikolai. He asks us an interesting question, a kind of blast from the past. He asks, with all the roster moves happening around the league before the season starts, what do you make of Michael Thomas? Still not finding a new team. Is he washed or even more toxic than he remembers?
I don't think Michael Thomas is healthy enough to be playing in the NFL.
You think so?
I think he's washed.
Michael Thomas is done. Like, he is done. He will never see the NFL. He will never see the NFL field ever again. He's finished.
But it's not because of the tox. It's not because of his personality.
I think it's both. I think
teams would put up with that.
No, I disagree. I think if teams were, if he was a great dude, if he was a Marcus Colston, if he was a guy that produced at a high level, I think teams would be more inclined to give him another chance at a minimum salary. No one is inviting that on their team when he's like out for the year with multiple like devastating injuries. Like, they're just not going to put up with a personality like that. So he's done.
And he hasn't been good. He hasn't been good since 2019. 2019. Like he's almost to me, Kevin, reached Colin Kaepernick levels of whatever you think of whatever he can be. Like, it's been a decade. Like, it ain't happening. Like, it's over with for Michael Thomas. It's over.
Right. And it's, look, we got the memories of the guy. The guy was on. He was on pace. He was on pace to be a Hall of Fame.
He's still in the top. He's still top 10 all time for most receiving yards in the first 5 years of his career, and he got injured the first game of 2020. I'll never forgive you, Sean Payton, for running that stupid trick play when you had Tampa beat, and you got Michael Thomas hurt.
Dave, who sang that, by the way?
Barbra Streisand?
I tell you what, let's keep it that way, okay?
Oh, good job, Dad. That's a good one, Dad.
What's next, Thomas?
You're ready for fatherhood already, Kevin.
What's next,
All right.
Thomas?
Papa Kevin. Next question. From Budrich. He asks, which touchdown would be the most fun to be the first Saints touchdown, I guess, of this season? Taysom touchdown.
I think opening kickoff return.
Hey, is Rolf okay? Rolf?
I'm thinking.
Oh, he's thinking. All right.
The most fun, the Saints have had like a punt. I think the most fun would be Spencer Rattler fumbles, picks it up, and scores. That would be the most fun.
Like marches him down the field into the red zone, takes the snap,
like botches it.
I'm going fat guy touchdown. Gottschalk picks up a fumble and falls into the end zone. Defensive fumble 6. Gottschalk, LSU.
I like that.
I like that. Fat guy touchdown. When was the last time the Saints had a fat guy touchdown?
I mean, I remember in 2009, I remember Remy Ayadel falling on a fumble in the end zone against the Jets.
Oh my God,
it's funny that this has come up. Jesus. It's funny that this has come up because I actually thought about fat guy touchdown as being in the over/under thing, like over/under on a fat guy touchdown 0.5. I almost thought about throwing that in there. I didn't realize because I love fat guy touchdowns. I didn't realize we were all in love with that. I didn't realize we had that in common.
Who's not in love?
We all love. Yeah. Hey, you've got people out there that they only like skinny touchdowns. They don't like fat guy touchdowns. They only like skinny touchdowns. They like
those fat phobes.
Did Saunders?
I'm not saying it's right.
Rain. Did Saunders ever get a touchdown as the fullback? He never got one, right?
No, he never did. He never did.
Yeah, thanks Schmangy for 14 points for 20 Buckaroo.
Did he make the Jaguar?
Thanks Schmangy for 20 Buckaroo Canadian super chat with donation message. Nothing better than a fat guy touchdown celebration.
Yeah,
bring us closer to our goal.
Wait, I think funny touchdown would be Blake Groupie.
Oh my gosh. Just ask ChatGPT, when was the last fat guy touchdown by the Saints? And it listed a few fullbacks. And then I said, I meant more like a DT falling on a fumble. And it responded, the most recent Remy Ayadel, October 4th, 2009 against the Jets. I mean, I rest my fucking case.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. You're insufferable.
Wow. I mean, is that some Rain Man shit or what?
That is.
Hey, Andrew, earmuffs. Kevin, Ralph, can we get rid of this guy? Can we kick him off the podcast? Is that possible?
What?
Hey, curse it.
Wait, no.
Thing.
No. Yeah, that's right. Again, you're lucky you're good looking, you motherfucker. Blake Groupie lines up.
Captain Blake Groupie.
Attempts. Oh, I should
please refer to him by his correct name.
Correct. Mia culpa, maxima culpa. Captain Blake Groupie goes out there, routine field goal, lines up, kicks it, blocked by a defensive player on the other team. Groupie recovers it, picks it up, throws it to a fat guy. Ultimate fat guy touchdown. Yeah, that's what I want.
And then if you have Blake Groupie as a kicker, you get 6 points out of that play in fantasy. I like it.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. Oh, he threw a touchdown pass.
I know. I just didn't think that.
I don't know if that's a legal play. I don't know if you can throw a forward pass after a blocked punt. That seems illegal.
Did he run for a touchdown pass though?
No, if it's a block kick, is it not a live? I guess it's not a live ball.
I don't think you can throw a forward pass.
Okay, then Blake Groupie runs. Kick. Okay, then he picks it up and runs.
So it's the opposite of a fat guy touchdown. It's like the skinniest guy possible touchdown.
Correct.
A child touchdown.
Adolescent touchdown.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas, what's next?
All right, final question of the show belongs to Aldi Marino, who's still with us in the chat, I think. If you're with us, type something. Is Kevin hanging up the dating apps login like a Barry Bonds bat in the podcast content?
This is great. This is like This is like a built-in Kevin Love update. Thank you for including this question.
It is.
Look, everything is going fine. The dating app, again, everything is going fine. Like, we literally met for lunch this afternoon.
What did you have? What did she have?
We both went to like a poke bowl place that I'd never been to, so we just had poke
Excuse me, a
Pokeball?
Did he just say
Gotta catch them all?
Yeah, we've got to. Oh, I thought you were going to have something to say about
Who was that in the
Poke
chat that
music.
said, I went full Ralph. Kevin just went full Ralph.
I've never had one before, so I don't know how those are pronounced.
Okay.
So
A Pokeball?
A poke.
So it was good. And then it was like Pokeball. We both had we each had a Pokeball.
It was good. How was the Pokeball?
The Pokeball was good. Spending
Actually,
time.
that's how you pronounce it in Poland, man. It's funny.
Yeah, you should say Poke word.
Was today one of the two scores in the last 2 weeks?
No.
Put it on the board, Thomas.
She probably heard you say Pokeball, and she was like, "Well,
Yeah, she was like, nah. Yeah, I'm turned off. Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
Let's try tomorrow. tomorrow.
This is going nowhere."
I need to rethink some things.
That ended.
Listen, the dating apps logins, that gets retired and that gets hung up in the rafters, I think, after I get like engaged or something, you know?
Oh wow, okay.
Kevin's like Ric Flair with the dating apps.
No.
Even up to the last minute, there's a chance.
No, I haven't opened a dating app in months now. Like it's just, you know.
Sorry, Kevin. Ambush in the chat. Kevin gave her the poke in the bowl.
Oh my God! Stop. Stop. We got to get to game predictions. Thomas,
Do we?
Explain to people the game that you play, where we have to. You keep track of it in a complicated scoring system that only you understand.
It's not that complicated. Look, it's just a few rules.
Look at all these rules.
Just a few rules. And I haven't changed the rules for the first time since last season, man. That's the first.
I mean,
predict a winner 1 point. It's simple. Like one team score predict 4 points. Exact score predict 8 points.
Yes.
You can choose fantasy star of the game, standard PPR rules, only Saints players. So it's obvious. Like different player every week. You know, in case 2 Saints players score 0, it's easy. You know, it's easy. And
Apple's terms of service are shorter than this game.
You only have to. You only have to keep in mind one important rule. Thomas can add any bullshit rules in the future. That's the only one that's, that counts.
He doesn't even try to, he doesn't even make that small and in fine print.
No, it's bold.
He makes
Here's the funny.
bold and it's red.
Here's what I think is funny. Tomas made this graphic. Like, because we all know Ralph ain't making this graphic. Tomas made this graphic and gave himself the anglicized spelling of his own name.
I did.
All right.
Yeah.
So who's going first,
Man.
Thomas?
Here we go. I can't believe we're doing this again. Another season of this.
Reverse order, so Dave's going first. He was.
Did I come in last year?
You did. Yeah.
Was there a punishment for that?
For the people in the back, please.
Yeah, we need to come up with some punishment, man.
Yeah, was there a punishment
you
for
hear
that?
Correctly, Dave?
I heard you. I heard you. Would you like to mention Jonas Sanker or Torricelli's Simpkins at this point?
Hey, you
Just
did.
for
I
good
did
measure.
not. That was
I
you.
know. Punishments. I'm thinking loser gets a nipple piercing. What do you guys think?
No, I think you need to come. Like everyone needs to come up with an individual punishment. Like Dave needs to go to Olive Garden.
I just threw mine out there.
Oh, you want to get a nipple piercing? All right.
No, not me. No, I want somebody else to get one. I tell you what.
How about we each come up?
Kevin,
How about we?
Kevin seems
Wait a minute.
like he's.
Kevin has to install Grindr and use it for a month.
How about we each come up with one that the person who finishes in last has to do, and the patrons or whatever can vote on which punishment the last place player should have to do.
God. Then I have to take this really seriously. I don't like this idea.
No, I know. I like Kevin's idea, but we'll just spin the wheel for the loser. Which one is it going to be?
Andrew, I like Noel Alfredo's idea for Dave if he finishes last. He has to sing the LSU fight song.
Oh, I like that.
Not on video. That will not be on video.
We'll
digitize your face, so no one will know.
Mm-hmm.
Tom. So
all right. So I go first. I go first.
Yeah.
All right. You know what, Ralph? You touched on it earlier. We all remember last season. Start off with a bang.
Bang bang.
And look, I think that this team is young and inexperienced, and I honestly think, I mean this in the most respectful way possible, but I think they might be too stupid to know what they don't know, and I think they're going to come out there and sorry, Ralph, I didn't mean to make you freak out there. I think that these guys are going to end up playing better than they think they can, end up playing, surprise people and end up playing very well. And look, Arizona, the Cardinals, I think they're one of the easier opponents on our schedule. It's earliest beginning of the season. So, I'd maybe rather play them. I'd rather maybe play them later in the season, though, maybe when we've got more of an identity as a team, but I still think they're not really that great of a team. I think Kyler Murray is, I didn't say what you said, but I don't think he's a great quarterback. So I think there's some, matchups to be had, some advantages to be had. And like I said, I think that I kind of feel like this team just is, they're so new that it's going to be to their advantage, at least now at the beginning, just because they're going to play free and loose and whatever. And I think things only go downhill from here. So I've got the Saints winning.
Oh, wow.
I've got them winning. They got to win at some point. And I forgot. What did I say?
You forgot the score, obviously.
Yeah, it wasn't much. Well, I think I did
19, 13.
No, 10, 11, 12. I think I did 19 to 13. Yeah, Saints win MVP. 19 to 13. MVP with a score like 19 to 13. There were a lot of field goals. Kicked, and maybe one, and maybe call back to earlier. Maybe one that maybe Groupie scores the one lone touchdown that he rushes after a blocked kick. So I'm going Blake Groupie, player of the game, MVP of the game.
Wow.
This is a pillow fight.
Right.
Pillow fight.
Right.
Saints win a pillow fight, 19 to 13.
All right. Thomas, is it my turn to go?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you get my change that I sent you?
I did. Yeah, but minus points for that.
My God, you made a last minute change. Was it the Jake Haener signing? Was it the Jake Haener signing?
Here's the thing. The Saints have won 5 straight openers, and one of them was crazy against the Falcons. But what the Saints really need is an all-time comedy season opening win. And I'm telling you how this is going to go. Saints 17, Arizona 13. Spencer Rattler is only going to complete 9 of 23 passes.
This is very close to my prediction.
But one of them is going to be to Devon Vele on a Hail Mary to win the game. Saints 17, Arizona 13. It is going to be the grossest, most disgusting Saints win you have seen in generations. The Saints aren't going to have 150 yards of offense. They're not. Their other points are going to be on a defensive touchdown and like a 60-yard Blake Grupe field goal. This game is going to be banned in some countries. It's on the replay.
Ralph and I are eerily here, which we are very simpatico, which has me very concerned. Has me very concerned. I feel like I'm going to be I'm on the wrong side of history here.
Last place in this competition, so that you should be shitting your pants.
Who's next?
Shit, can I change it?
Kevin's next.
I'm going to make this real quick. Cardinals 19, Saints 17. I think the Cardinals kick a field goal.
Close game.
I think the Cardinals kick a field goal at the very end to win it. I think the defense. I think Rattler does just barely enough to keep the team in it. I think he throws a touchdown pass. I also think he's going to throw an interception. I think he's going to get sacked 3 or 4 times. But he at least shows some flashes. My MVP of the game, the guy who's going to catch a touchdown pass, and because I want to use him now so I don't have to, so I'm not stuck using him later, Juwan Johnson. I think he will catch one of the touchdown passes. I think it's too soon for Vele. I don't know what to make of Olave or Shaheed right now, and Brandon Cooks, who the hell knows? So I decided to go with the tight end there, but 1917.
I like Jason Champagne's prediction. Saints lose 6-7.
6-7.
Nice.
What? All right, Andrew, you're last. What do you got?
The Juge Empire.
Well, Thomas, check your Twitter, Thomas, because I've just changed my MVP for the game.
No problem.
So check your Twitter because I'm gonna pivot there. But I think all of you, like 2 of you are picking the Saints to win. 1 of you is picking a very close game. I think you all forget that Spencer Rattler is the quarterback of this football team. Cardinals 27, Saints 13. I think the Saints lose by 2 touchdowns. I don't think it's going to be very close. And when you play this, you don't get your MVP, like you don't get to use him again. So I feel like because I'm on borrowed time with a concussion that could happen at any moment on any snap that would knock him out for a foreseeable amount of time, forever. I feel like I got to burn the Olave asset now because I don't know when I'm going to get it later. So I'm going Chris Olave as my player of the game.
Did you not read all of those terms of service rules and regulations? You do get to you get one guy that you can use twice.
But if he's injured, you can't use him at all.
I'm using my first Olave now.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, Dave. I have to agree with Andrew. That's good thinking, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why he won last year. Come on, man.
All right, Thomas. So before
why he wins
here,
everything.
I will say this: we have 2 people picking the Saints. We have 2 people picking the Cardinals. But we have 3 people picking this. 13. I have the Saints scoring 13, and 2 have the Cardinals scoring 13. But the number 13 is a reoccurring thing on here. Yeah.
Yes, and also the highest scoring the you've got it at 40 because you've got 27 plus 13, so you've got a 40.
Yeah.
What's the over under, Kevin? What's the over under on this game?
I will check
on
that.
Something like DraftKings or Caesar.
I bet I can beat Kevin here.
Because the rest of us have it under 40. So if the
what do you want? BetMGM?
Whatever, it doesn't matter. Just give me any major sports book over under.
Okay, so
43.
So more or less. Before or after will the Saints either or 43.5?
It's about to kick your ass. I'm like, why is it taking so long? I get it.
45.
Okay, so based on our predictions, we should pound the under.
I'm putting $50 on the under right now.
Yeah, all right.
Wow.
I'm doing it.
oof.
You know what? I'm gonna do it too. I'm not gonna put $50 because I only have like $120 in my account. I'll do $10 on the under.
So
let's ride.
Thomas,
I will put 10 imaginary dollars on this.
That's adorable. It is so fucking adorable.
Thomas,
I need Monopoly money for this.
Let's do the raffle and declare a winner. Find a winner of who gets to sit with me with the Poors at a Saints game this year.
Oh, we're doing that right now.
Maybe first, let's thank everyone who donated during this show and announce the winner of tonight's show. So as you can see, guys, we are on a 108 now week donation streak. We only have 48 weeks to go for the Ralph's Crippled Run. Thanks to everyone who donated. Let me open the list to Aldi Marino, to Sean Lanier, to our Canadian friend Schmengi, to Pound Town, to Huda Gopher,
Jesus,
to the MVP for the fifth time. I think, fifth time this off season.
Dear Lord.
Who is the one and only Tulane hater Oppenheimer? Congratulations!
Oppenheimer's probably going to win the raffle and he'll give away the tickets because there's no way he's sitting with the Poors. Thomas, let's do the raffle.
Maybe let's see at each MVP winner and who. Let's see.
What if Andrew wins?
Andrew's not sitting with the Poors either.
Last time I won, Thomas ran it again and screwed me
I
over.
invalidated it. So Oppenheimer has the most wins with 5. Hatchet John, Schmengi, Kyle 44, and Elbub tied with 2. And who will go for Cajun Sand and Andrew, both with 1 MVP each. So Oppenheimer has the highest chance of sitting next to Ralph, but I think in the past he said he's not sitting next to you, so I don't know, maybe we should do 2 just in case Oppenheimer denies his rightful winning. Okay, are we ready to spin the wheel?
I think if Oppenheimer wins, he should be able to designate who goes in his place if he doesn't go.
That's true. Or we can do one backup or something like that. You know,
Oppenheimer has a 31.25% chance of winning this.
Right,
so I spread it out like Kevin likes it. You know.
Thank you. Thank you. That way it's not just big wedges.
As possible. Let's spin it. Let's spin Ralph's face.
That's gross.
Whee!
Oh, it's gonna be Oppenheimer? No, it's gonna be Huda Gopher.
Okay, I think he lives in California like a smart man. So I don't know if he's gonna be coming, but he can designate who goes.
We can do one backup if you want, guys.
Andrew, what have you been watching this entire time? You've been distracted. What are you looking at?
The U.S. Open. I'm watching Djokovic and Taylor Fritz.
Got it.
Okay,
it's
and
not
now
Djokovic?
One more spin, Ralph.
Djokovic.
Anyone who donated any amount, what do they win, Ralph?
Is it Jonas
They win a year gold member subscription.
Damn, that's nice.
Tomas, what is the blank blue space?
Is there a blank blue space? I think I just fixed it. Or did I?
Oh, okay.
All right, go.
I did not, but if it's, we're going to spin it again. I don't know.
You did not. You did.
All right,
Spin the wheel.
The site's bugged, but Kevin with the autism, Let's go. How did you see that?
It's
not even close.
Obvious.
Woo!
Mike Bagger!
Mike Bagger, the OG!
Mike Bagger.
The OG, congrats, Mike Bagger.
Mike Bagger, thank you.
Mike Bagger Vance.
Well, Who Dat Golfer in the comments is saying, spin again, I've already won once. No, we spun, you won, you can designate somebody to go in your stead.
We're putting the onus on you.
You won. As the winner, you can
know
pick
somebody.
someone.
Maybe you know somebody locally here. That's right. Maybe you know somebody locally
attend
here.
the game with me. That's right.
Maybe you can do a contest on
somebody who
Discord
owns a
or something.
wheelchair.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that was nice.
all right. Yeah.
Oppenheimer didn't win. Dave's happy.
Oppenheimer's upset. So
I'm very happy about that. I'm very happy about it.
So thanks everybody for donating. It's great. It's a great prize. We had a tremendous time last year at Saints. We went to a Falcons game. They won. What more could you want?
Yeah, Run Amok
So-
won last year, I think.
Run amok. Yeah, it was incredible. Him and
Make
his wife-
sure to
him and
take
his-
some pictures of Ralph's crippled hand and not only hand. You know?
Right. So
That's clapping.
It's a great. Who that golfer? I'm clapping. It's a great time. The Astros are getting killed. My wife is yelling at the TV in Spanish. Thanks for watching.
Is this the Tulane? Is this the Tulane part? Is this what we're talking about?
Oh yeah. we gotta
Mike
get to
Bagger
Tulane.
asks,
Yeah.
what did he win? He's surprised. Remind again.
Oh yeah,
Rolf.
what did Mike Bagger
Yeah.
win?
Dave, you got the T-shirt. They won. The quarterback looked great. You were posting the
Ignored us.
Shabbat shotgun T-shirt everywhere on social.
That's what we got to go. Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's him. The Shabbat.
How many units did you move?
I don't. Oh, not that many. He's still. It's early. We still got to catch on. But yes, make sure you're watching Tulane. I think these guys might have something.
Hey, Ambush already lobbying for him to, Oppenheimer to pick him. He said, who that golfer? Who that golfer? If you pick me, I'll feed Ralph shots.
Oh yeah, take Ambush. Yeah, Ambush is local. He'll go. He's a good time.
And Ambush, we can go to the Jets game,
right.
and I can get blackout drunk by the end of the first quarter.
Okay, Jinsan, thanks for joining us at the end of the show. Welcome.
Thank you. All right. Thanks to everybody for donating. Thanks to everybody for listening. We appreciate you. Great season preview. Incredible. Thanks for watching, you guys. If you enjoyed the show, we made you laugh, consider supporting the show by going to patreon.com/Saints Happy Hour. Give us a shot. Every little bit helps make the show a little bit better. And don't forget to follow us on socials wherever you get your podcast. Thanks to Dave, Andrew, Kevin, and Tomas, the best producer on earth, running the show back in Poland. Until next time, the bar is closed.